Hey guys, this is Roxy with Meet Roxy Jardette, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Colorado. I'm up here in the foothills, and we do have some rain that's coming in. That's pretty awesome, so I thought I better get this shot right now, okay? So I got something in my hand that is really precious to me. I love painting. I love drawing. I actually have played a couple of musical instruments, and I love photography. I just love being out in nature and photographing, and so, you know, I really am kind of an artist at heart, a kind of a free spirit at heart. And so, but one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today, and please forgive me, I'm still trying to get over this illness that I had all last week. And so if I kind of cough a little bit or if my mouth or my throat gets dry, please, be patient with me, okay? So a week ago, this last weekend, I did a lot of personal development, and I can't almost help but think this illness came on from that, just from detoxing all the junk that I was going through. Just being real and honest about it. It was pretty powerful. And then a week ago today, some of my friends and I got together, and we did a little bit of a hike, and then we did some painting. And I absolutely love to paint and draw, the artistic ability. So here's what I drew. I don't know if you can really see it. And it was really interesting because when we were setting up to do this painting, we were in just some beautiful landscape, and it was really interesting because I was drawn to an old barn, and with the natural grasses and the big beautiful blue sky and the big clouds, and that's, my eye is really drawn to beauty like that. And so I got to thinking, how am I going to put that on this painting? And obviously you can tell this is not a barn. Okay, this is not the grasses and everything that I was seeing in that, when you hold that up and you're, really, let's see if I can get that right, and you're looking, okay, you're scoping out your landscape or the piece that you want to draw, okay? And I was thinking about that, that's what I wanted to draw, and that's what I wanted to paint, was that barn and those grasses. And so I got my canvas out, I put it on my easel, and all of a sudden, I had to figure out what was going to be my main focal point. And all this stuff started coming up, from inside, talking in my head about all the stuff that we'd worked through in the Millionaire Mindset, that last weekend. And how everything in your outer world really comes from your inner world, okay? And as an artist, that just really strikes me, like that spoke to me really tough. So I got some paints out, and I paint with paper towel, okay? I had some brushes, but I wanted to do paper towel because I wanted to see what happened, right? So what I did was I started thinking about the roots, okay, and the depth and what comes from inside of us, and how we really grow professionally and personally from the roots inside of us, and what actually has been spoken to us. And so much in our younger life has been spoken into us is not probably the right thing, especially if you grew up poor or middle class, okay? So we have all these doubts in our head, and so when we want to try something new and artistic, we have to really push through what has been set in our mind before age 7. So in my mind, I wanted to paint a barn, but in my soul and in my heart, in my inner being, I wanted to paint strong roots, okay? And so I started off about right here on the lower third of the canvas, and I took that paper towel and I just started just being wild and woolly, just throwing it out there, because I love wavy grasses and I love wind. not high wind, but you know, I love to watch grasses move and trees move in the wind. And so I started putting that down here. But as I went further and further into this painting, instead of painting the barn, I ended up painting this flower and the depth of the roots and the strength and the boldness of the inner self, okay? And then eventually what happens is green comes out and your flowers starts appearing, okay? And, you know, I used to love to paint brilliant flowers. Like, I really wanted to do light color down here and put a huge old bold flower up here. But knowing what I had worked through to really get to my inner self this last weekend, or the weekend of the personal development, I knew I had to do the strong root, the strong foundation. And I knew eventually in my life, in the next 50 years, this flower is going to get even more brilliant, okay? So I painted my flower. This is some of Emma's hair. She was with me. So I painted this flower really light because I wanted this to be my emphasis, my inner being to be my emphasis. And as I was going through this painting and it kept coming out, it was really interesting because it kept evolving and it kept changing. And actually when I had started here, it got really messy. I mean, I had to turn the painting away. I had to walk out. I had to get away from it for a little bit, okay? And then I had to come back and work on the messiness that I had here. And so much in our personal life and in our entrepreneurship life, we get really messy, okay? Human beings can get really messy. And I am really thankful for that, because that's in the growing period. When you do imperfect action and you are out there doing action that may be imperfect, it gets messy. But you know what? You learn. And then you can share with people how you come out of that messiness. And so it could be in your relationships, it could be in your business life, your personal life, whatever it is. It's okay to get messy. Just be with people that are going to come with you in the trenches and get messy with you and work through it. And so after I got really messy, okay, in this painting, and in all reality, this painting was really working out all the junk in the trunk, okay, that I had worked through and am still working through in that T. Harv Eker seminar, 3 days. It was so powerful. So this is really an example of what I learned in the T. Harv Eker seminar, and it's still messy. Isn't that awesome? I got 50 years to get on messy. I love it. So I also wanted to talk to you. I just pulled this out of the car, and you can tell this canvas is a little warped. And you know, there would have been a time I would have got really upset about that, but I'm okay. Because you know what? This canvas being warped, it's all good. It's messy. And we're going to work through that warpness, and we're going to find someday that this flower is going to be brilliant. Okay? So, all that being said, this is one of my favorite paintings that I've ever done because it has so much inner meaning to it. And with all that being said, I'm going to start working through the notes that I've taken through the T. Harv Eker seminar and be bringing that to you in blog posts and real Facebook Lives. So, and if you want to look at any of my other blogs that I've done already, just look up above in the description and the caption, and you can click on that link and you can go to any of my blogs. They're not perfect, they're messy, but they keep getting better, and that's what life is all about. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about, is not being in competition for anybody else with anybody else, but just being better each time that you do something. So each Facebook Live I try to get better. Although right now I could just cough like crazy. Okay, so I'm going to get off right now. Thank you for joining me. This is Roxy with Meet Roxy Jordat. Please click the blog link above. Check out some of those blogs, because I'm about being real. I'm about being messy. I'm about not being perfect. I can be warped, okay? And it's just all about being real. So, y'all make this a great day, and I'm probably going to go take a nap. So, talk to you later. Bye.